Hi Aquarius, welcome back. We'll get started for you guys. If you're doing well, Aquarius energy, please. Aquarius. Oh. That's just for the Aquarius people watching. Aquarius energy. Thank you. My heart is free from all wounds of the past. 54. Okay, you might be dealing with Sagittarius. It adds to 9. You might be considering making changes or making a new creation in your family or in your real estate. But let's go ahead and dive deeper. Aquarius energy, please. Aquariuses. It's just for Aquarius. Okay, let's go ahead and see. In a reading, this card suggests a situation full of distractions and unnecessary complications. Only by keeping conscientiously to the essence of the matter will the questioner arrive at a successful conclusion. Because Gemini rules the third house, this card can indicate strain in the questioner's relationship with siblings, talking one's way into an important job, using much concentrated research to achieve something, long conscientious study, ignoring someone's deliberate distractions. So Saturn and Gemini, somebody here might be an older person, but they still, even though they're older or they're like maybe even in retirement age, they still like to expand their mind. Third house rules gathering facts, information, books, reading, knowledge, facts. So they might actually be still kind of young, even though they're older. Like they might appear younger, they have a younger mind in a sense, or their youth is somehow like being frozen by Saturn. That could be another interpretation of that. A star is centered in a delicate spider's web. The web signifies patience and concentration. Above, an imp cavorts astride a pair of tightly closed lips, while 7 swords dance dangerously around him. So it could be that somebody's keeping their truth back, especially with the sword, 7 of swords energy right there, that they're deceiving somebody, that they're not explaining or going through with something, or I don't know. But they should, maybe this person's being very tight-lipped at this moment. And then we had the moon in the third. Adaptability, moon and Gemini. So a lot of Gemini energy here, which is an air sign just like Aquarius. So you might have Gemini placements yourself. So let's see. When this card is drawn, close relatives, brothers, sisters will be prominent in the life of the questioner. Or this could be like somebody you met locally that feels like a sibling or like you've known them before. And will always be a part of the response. Negatively, the adaptability card indicates a period of fidgeting during which it will be almost impossible to relax. So this person could have a lot of like bipolarness, especially with Mercury ruling their moon, or like if they had like a moon in Gemini, then you might have a moon in Gemini. This basically makes you a little bit more like fast and ADHD because Mercury is such a fast moving planet, and it's really about thoughts, not emotions. So it doesn't really get along well with the moon, which is all about intuition and emotions. This person might overanalyze their emotions, and that's why they're so tight-lipped, perhaps, because they analyze their emotions. They don't actually feel them. They might be freezing them or something like that. So they could be like very like kind of book smart, like robotic kind of vibe. Let's keep going. Sorry if that made a lot of noise on the mic. Okay. Confused thinking, information changes, secretive comments, laying one's card on the table, page 44. So again, changes in family or real estate. It could be a death and rebirth for a better purpose or a better situation in real estate or family or something like that. But let's go ahead and I'm being called to this deck a little bit for you guys. Because I saw, like, this morning when I woke up, the sun came in and it was like orange, like copper on the wall, and it was just gorgeous. So, Aquarius, thanks. 14. So this is again a new start in either a family with 1 and 4 or real estate. So let's grab the book. Yeah. Okay. 14. Shedding, making space, and clearing blocks. 61. So you could be maybe changing your real estate life or your family life in order to have a better give and take, maybe a better dynamic or something like that as well. But for money reasons, let go of the things that weigh heavily on you. You deserve to take up space. Your higher self chose this card because you're in a radical period of release that feels more like an unraveling. It's okay. It's likely you're experiencing many endings in the form of lost friendships, breakups, moves, or other challenging changes that might have you wondering, why is this all happening to me? Especially if Pluto is like squaring your ascendant or squaring other things in your chart, you might want to look up how Aquarius interacts with different, like for example, Aquarius squares Leo. or I believe, or opposes it. So that would be a long-term transit for the next 20 years that you'd be experiencing Pluto opposite your Pluto, or Pluto opposite your rising. And that makes a big change, because Pluto is such a powerful planet, and it brings reformation, death, and rebirth. So you might want to learn how you can flow with it. First and foremost, know that you are not being punished or frowned on. All these changes were necessary for your future growth and expansion. And while unpleasant, you know the things that are leaving you now were only blocking your success before. The loss of a job might inspire you to finally start your own business, or a health care might be a wake-up call that prompts you to take your well-being more seriously. By the time this period is over, you will feel lighter, freer, and much renewed. Do your best to find the light in every ending you're facing now. This is an excellent time to undergo personal lifestyle changes, like a makeover, adopting a weight loss program, enrolling in a dating app, or hiring a financial advisor. Also, if you are an Aquarius, which this reading's for, then Pluto is conjunct your sun. Pluto is conjunct whatever Aquarius placements you have. Conjunction just means it's in the same sign, so that's really powerful, because conjunctions can go positive or negative in the extreme. So you'll want to be channeling that actively, consciously. What's more important is making future decisions from an authentic place, but sometimes it's not in your control. Sometimes you have to go through trauma, and then you get stronger as you come out of it and make wiser choices, or you just get better karma as a result of it or something. What's more important is making future decisions from an authentic place. It's time to get some clarity about the kind of life you'd like to have and what you need to manifest it, especially if you've also pulled the apothecary cabinet. And the more authentic you are, the stronger your ability to get what you desire, basically. So yeah, that's interesting. This spell, which is specifically for release or letting go, is super easy and requires little more than collecting fallen leaves. Light a white candle and set your intentions. Place the leaf in your right hand. This is the hand that pushes out or releases the state, and state what it is you wish to release. Hold the leaf over the flame, and again state your intention. Then place the leaf in a burn-safe bowl. State your gratitude and blow out the candle. Okay, so whatever you got to do. Sometimes I just write it down and then burn it. Whatever you like. Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius, please. Aquarius. So you could have this could all be coming in, like, all this trauma or chaos is coming in your life in order to set you on the right path, basically. You could have been not very spiritual before or something. This relationship may or may not end. Actually, it might actually grow. There's some relationship in your life that might grow, that might not actually end. I don't know. Aquarius energy, messages for Aquarius. Holy cow. Please let me know if you like my readings. Great good fortune. Oh, secret admirer in the reverse. So even if you're not with somebody, it should be okay. Or maybe this is not a secret anymore. This admirer is not a secret. Like, maybe you'll get good fortune if you express yourself and get out of any tight-lipped energy. Maybe this person was very tight-lipped because they have a lot of self-esteem issues, so they overcompensate, which is natural because you're like overcompensating for something that you are not very good at. But they might be going like way overboard, so they're kind of arrogant, which leads them to be kind of like closed off emotionally, and then like sorrow over a loss. Yeah, somebody failed to like protect somebody as a friend or something. Aquarius energy. This could be an Aquarius or a Pisces, but they need to build on the Tower energy, which is a solid foundation with effort. And so we'll just go ahead and read that. Let me just move my little rocks. Tower. A magnificent tower rises up in front of the Aquarius. This tower is built on a solid foundation and will last when others have fallen. This card advises you that success rarely comes without great effort and should always be built on a solid foundation. Success that appears overnight generally departs the same way. So just make sure you are operating from an authentic place, because the stronger that you can do that, the more every choice and brick that you lay will be strong and fortified. Messages for Aquarius. Thank you. To be fair, so this is about balancing the scales. You could be dealing with a Libra, but there could be something that was out of balance here. Maybe someone was giving more than they were receiving, etc. But yeah, let's get you advice. Advice. Strength. You don't know your own strength until it's tested. This is about Leo. So there is something about self-esteem issues and how that could have resulted in controlling behavior or restrictive behavior, or like somebody trying to put somebody down because they were scared of their strength, or I don't know. But they need to tap into their inner power, it looks like. Let's get you a white light, because I don't think I've given you guys a white light for a while. Aquarius, please. Messages for Aquarius. Aquarius messages. Here, let me just... give me a moment. Alrighty then, sorry. Aquarius messages for the Aquarius people watching, please. Aquarius energy. Spirit Bear, I think this came out for you, or some other sign got this yesterday. And then we have Theta of Venus. Wow, 25. Okay, 6, 7. Alrighty, let's go ahead and read Theta of Venus first. Attune yourself to higher consciousness by choosing to access the purest frequencies of love within. Acknowledge lower frequencies such as judgment, fear, doubt, or shame when they arise within or around you, but don't give them a foothold in your heart. You are ready for a higher understanding, to see things in a new and more positive light. Allow your inner knowing to guide you on a unique, beautiful, and highly spiritual life path. Venus is our morning and evening star, the stellar goddess and the guardian of transitional awareness and higher consciousness of the heart. She is the way shower of light and fifth dimensional reality, also known as unity consciousness. Her spiritual guardianship of humanity will be complete when our mass consciousness is based on love, light, and divine feminine wisdom. When you connect with Venusian energy, it's an opportunity for increased love, magnetism, and spiritual charisma, a chance to shine your light and manifest your soul purpose with increased grace, synchronicity, and sacred artistry. Her appearance in a reading signifies a time of creative and spiritual awakening. It is a reminder of the power of the heart and the ability to rise again after a time of karmic heaviness. The souls of Venus, her sons and daughters upon the earth, are not spiritually bound by the mass consciousness of human collective. They naturally vibrate at a more loving frequency. They can be genuinely astonished by the cruelty, meanness, and displays of dominance that typify the dark side of human nature. Yet they have chosen to temporarily incarnate and bind their souls temporarily to the laws of nature as they grow alongside their beloved earthly brothers and sisters. They share the higher resonance of their heart light, opening up as a way for the human evolution. The spiritual sons and daughters of Venus belong here, yet at an inner level they know they are not from here. So you might be dealing with a Taurus or Libra, by the way. This oracle reminds you, we are currently in Taurus season, by the way. So Taurus is all about attracting physical comforts to yourself, nourishing yourself, because if you have self-esteem, then you can hold on to money, you care for yourself, etc., and you attract more of it. It's all about how you feel. This oracle, and then how you feel, is what is the energy you send out, what you attract towards you with the Venusian energy. This oracle reminds you that you are not bound by the ways of this world, and that part of your higher purpose is to help heal, soften, awaken humanity. Even if you find it hard to feel at home on Earth, perhaps sensing that you are from the stars, Venus or otherwise, know that you are meant to be here and that you belong to in a very special way. There is home here for you on Earth, Mother. You are loved and needed and will attract whatever support you require to fulfill destiny. Venus souls have a particular talent for creating beauty, working with light and spiritual energy, and calling to them whatever they want or need. You have your own healing journey, and part of that journey is your spiritual training in the ways of the earth at this time. This will teach you what is needed to heal yourself and others. You don't need to be afraid of the ways of the world. And Venus is also about the enjoyment of and the love of like enjoying life and people and everything and like physical comforts and beauty. You are part of the spiritual team that is here to help transform mass consciousness. Theta is a narrow range between 7 and 8 hertz, which you access during deeper meditations and light sleep, including the dream state. The brain enters this state in the in-between times, such as when we are falling asleep or waking up from a deep sleep. These are moments in which our capacity to create our consciousness is heightened. At these times, we become aware of the deep-seated programming and are able to heal by reframing it. During this state, you are conscious, yet your body is deeply relaxed. You see everyday realities through the inner spiritual eye and come to understand yourself and your life with spiritual insight. Put simply, you may be seeing things differently when you are in the theta state, and your life may make more sense to you. In a reading, this appearance of this oracle is a special reassurance from Spirit that everything is unfolding within the protective grace of divine love, even if sometimes it appears not to be so. It also indicates that you have the power to heal yourself and change your life for the better. I mean, this is a lot of Libra energy, especially since we had the this To Be Fair card come out with it. There could be Sagittarius energy here too with the owl, which is associated with December, I believe. So let's get you a piece of advice. Aquarius, please. Holy cow. So do make sure you are careful what you're consuming, whether in like listening to, that you make sure it's always positive, that it's always what you want to manifest, because what you watch on TV, what you listen to is creating your inner mental state, and that is the energy you are sending out in the world. So, and what you're going to attract into your life. So if you want a healthy relationship, don't watch toxic relationship movies. It's good to be aware, but still. Somebody here could have been kind of like not having confidence in their ability to manifest, or they could have been manifesting in a kind of skewed way or something like that. But let's see. Like they could have been accidentally manifesting things they didn't want to manifest or something. I don't know. What to do. I can't wait till I get more decks someday. But I think I'm going to end it there. I hope you like that reading. Maybe I'll pull a few of these to end for Aquarius energy. Somebody here was definitely guarded to their own vulnerability, and they were failing to express their truth, it seems. Like that is the story, the lesson of the message. Anyways, thank you so much. Please hit like, comment, subscribe, or hit the Buy Me a Coffee link. Thank you.